Hey everyone, it's now winter time, the end of January, and we're going to look at the MapleWood train station. I showed this place back in the summertime, and I want to see it again with the nice snowy scenery. Today we just got 4 inches of fresh snow, and we have another 8 inches on the ground. Snow's not too deep. This tree fell since the last time I've been here. This wasn't going across the tracks. This is where the train tracks used to be for the building. But the trains haven't ran since the 20s. That's when this place was abandoned. It's been abandoned more than it was used. And people say this building looks like it's about to just fall over, but it survived like 50 inches of snow on the roof all at once last year. And this place, I've noticed this too. During tourist season, they put no trespassing signs, but during the winter, they take them off. That's what I've been noticing since I've been visiting. Now, I haven't been around the building yet, but somebody told me that the chimney fell off it, and I want to see if that's true. This place is really leaning towards that way. You can see there's all kinds of broken beams. It's doing that because it doesn't have a foundation. It was originally built up on bricks, and this side's sinking in the mud, while that side is where it used to be. There used to be a nice wooden platform here with a roof. That's the ticket window. You can actually see where the roof used to be on, but they have since removed it. There used to be a second floor that was actually used as a hotel. You could stay overnight. Then there was attic space. There was a big steeple up there where you could look out for the train, because somebody used to have a job looking off in the distance to tell people the train was coming. And back in those days, you could really tell it was coming because they used to burn coal, and those plumes of smoke could be seen for miles on a good day. That graffiti there is new. It's somebody wrote open. Let's get a walk around the other side here. Let me walk through these. And I'm rubbing up against trees, knocking all the snow down on myself. Buildings back then were built fantastically, because a modern building would never survive about 100 years being abandoned, because new buildings are made out of composite material, plywood, junk, and if it gets wet, it's destroyed. But this place has nice shingles on there that are original. They probably used all kinds of preservatives. Yes, they were right. The chimney did fall off. The chimney on top was like crooked, and the top 6 feet of it broke off and fell. I think I can see it on the ground there. There's barely any snow on the roof. There's like 3 inches. The roof is so steep, it's just falling off. Looks like there's somebody else here that's about to come look at it. Okay, my camera is straight. That's how much it's leaning. Super crooked windows. That damage was not there last time. The chimney falling busted a hole in the roof and ripped off the edge. That's got to be the chimney laying here. Am I correct? Nope, that's a tree. Maybe this is the chimney. You know, it probably crumbled on its way down. I heard people, they were gonna take the bricks from it as a keepsake. I never noticed this piece of tubing before. It's really nice, this light snow. Somebody dragged a bunch of chairs in here to hang out. These have been in here a while. This was maybe a bathroom or a storage room. The place never had plumbing. There would have been some kind of hole in the ground. You see the floor here? The floor is messed up because the floor is where it always has been, but the building sinking around it has forced the edges into the ground. That's why the middle is so raised. This is the ticket window. This place did not have electricity. It just had, these are telegraph lines in the ticket window. There used to be really nice brass ticket windows here in the 80s. And when you're walking in a place like this, you got to be careful because I see it everywhere. There are so many nails sticking up in the building. I'm just wearing sneakers now, but I'm being careful. Usually I have boots that have a steel sole so it stops nails. The middle is rotten because the big hole in the steeple. There was one fireplace or wood-burning stove on the first floor, and upstairs there was two of them. I'll show the hookups. Let's carefully walk up there. These steps are probably, yeah, those are slippery with snow on them. Here's the chimney, so the top fell off. You could not pay me enough to come here on a windy day because someday this place is coming down. See the holes here in the floor? Looks like somebody was sleeping here years ago. Got some old, what is that, iced tea? Looking down, they have that large space in the ceiling. Okay, let's look around. You see, there was a fireplace here going into that first hole. And if you look up, there's a second hole right here with snow on it. That second hole, there would have been a pipe going through there into that room. That pipe going through the building also helped heat it. So there's two hookups, probably two stoves. There's the door going up into the attic. You see all this stuff here? That was not like that last time I was here. Either somebody went up here and vandalized this, or it was an animal, because that is fresh. Somebody broke all that off, or some animal did it. Somebody broke all the windows in here too. There's signs, a lot of animals go in here, but they don't live in here because this thing offers absolutely no shelter. It's open. The wind passes right through the thing. It's an incredible place. It's been crooked like this for 30 years, so this is nothing new. You know, these slabs for the plaster, that's probably giving the building a lot of its strength. So the walls in here look like they used to be this light pink color. Yeah, upstairs looks like it was a yellow, light brownish color. All the colors in this place went out of style a long time ago. People don't usually choose those colors anymore. Downstairs it was this light green, or some people could say that's a shade of blue. Just more storage space. You see the holes on the wall. It looks like there used to be a door here. I can see the holes from the old hinges. You go in here, there was something on the wall, probably for communications. Now this, they don't have these anymore unless you have a really big window. These are counterweights. Somebody probably stole them. Yeah, they did steal them. For the metal value, there used to be a really heavy weight inside the wall here. So when you lifted the window, the weight goes down. So the weight is moving it. Counterweights were usually made out of brass or iron. Looks like some mattress springs. I have seen that so many times. Whoever draws that face has drawn it in multiple locations in the area. I've seen it painted under bridges and stuff. There's also a lot of bird nest in here. Like, what bird would feel safe building a nest that low? Because anything can get to that. It's time to go. The Amazon box is not in here anymore. There used to be an Amazon box that somebody left. The roads are really slippery today. You gotta travel slow. This is the train line. It's still owned by the train company, but you can actually walk at a pretty long distance. A train hasn't been here since the 30s, and they abandoned it in the 20s with this old station because the automobile put the train company out of business because they could no longer ship passengers up here, because this used to be a tourist destination. There's a few hotels left, but there was dozens of hotels back in the 1800s. See, all the windows have that really thick chicken wire. I think that's more to keep big animals out, because that's not going to stop flies and mosquitoes in the summer. Let's walk back out to the street, get a street view. Roads are still snow covered. Still really slippery. Need a lot of distance to brake. You see, they still have the culvert pipe there, so you can walk into it. Okay, we're going to be leaving now. Thanks for watching.